So I'm dumpster diving at Bath and Body Works, and look at all this stuff in here. It's gonna be a huge jackpot. There are so many candles as well. So far I got this stuff out. None of these candles are broken. Look at all this stuff. They didn't destroy anything. This is insane. I don't know why they threw this stuff away. There are so many candles in here and none of them are broken. Look at all of those down there. I just moved this box and look at how far down it goes. I was about to leave, but look at all of these perfumes. This stuff just keeps coming. I filled that box up and it just keeps going all the way down there. And here's everything I found at Bath and Body Works. All of these are brand new candles. None of them are cracked. There's like 50 candles. And then I found 2 boxes full of a bunch of random stuff like body washes and candles, wallflowers. This box over here has a ton of hand soaps and then a ton of perfumes as well. Check out my website and shop my finds, glamourddive.com. So I'm dumpster diving at Five Below and there's a huge bag here. It looks like it's gonna be full of a ton of stuff. I don't know what that is. That looks, oh, it's the Dyson knockoff. This bag is loaded. I'm gonna go ahead and grab it. I think there might be some more stuff down here. Oh my gosh, the bag completely ripped right in front of the dumpster. They have cameras here, so I'm trying to make it fast, but look at all this good stuff. I'm going through the bag now. There's so much stuff here, but I'm so excited to see if this is in here, and it is, and they didn't cut the cord. There's a ton of these clean beauty sets. There's like lips, nails, face masks. They're so cute. I don't know why they threw them away. They wrote MOS on them, so I'm not sure what that means. And then there's also a bunch of makeup wipes. And here's an overview of everything I found. It's all brand new in the box and they didn't destroy anything. There's an Old Navy dumpster right next to the Five Below, so I decided to check it. And there's huge bags full of clothing, but they destroyed everything. A ton of little kids' pajamas just to expose what they do. It's insane. Come with me to go dumpster diving at the mall for 1 week straight. This first night I found a huge bag from Polo Ralph Lauren and then a bunch of these Lancome makeup bags from Macy's. Quick overview of what I found from Polo. They retailed for $50 and they were thrown because they were opened. Night 2 I found a bag from Victoria's Secret and it was loaded. It had a bunch of perfume and skincare stuff. There's also some pajamas in here. They didn't destroy anything, which is insane because all of this is new. Next night I found a huge jackpot from Bath and Body Works. Look at all of these candles. None of those are broken, and then there's also a bunch of lotions and body washes in here, and here's an overview of everything I found. On night 6, this is probably the craziest thing I found all week, but this is a bag from Michael Kors and they didn't destroy anything. A perfume from them as well on the ground, bunch of wallets, and a belt here. Here's everything I found, and this all retails for at least $500. Last night of the challenge, but I found a box from Gucci. There's also a huge bag full of dresses and they're so cute. Opening the box now, and unfortunately it is empty. There's nothing in here. I'm dumpster diving at the mall again. It's super full, but there's a bag right here from Michael Kors and it looks like it actually has a ton of stuff in here. This is insane. Security has been chasing me down tonight. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and grab this whole bag out, but I think there's some more stuff under here. Looks like little wallets, and it doesn't look like they destroyed anything. I almost missed it, but a perfume fell out of the bag when I was grabbing it. Luckily I turned around and double checked. I'm back home now. I took the whole bag with me. I've never found anything from Michael Kors before, so I am so excited. It doesn't look like they destroyed anything, but the first thing I see are these slides. This bag is loaded. It's insane. The next thing I see is a hat. It's super cute. There's also a scarf and looks like little mini wallets in here. Those are nice. There's 2 more mini wallets, so I have 4 wallets total, and then there's a belt in here. And here's an overview of everything I found. So I'm dumpster diving at my TJ Maxx, and this one always locks their dumpster, but they left it unlocked, and it looks like there's a ton of stuff in here. That is so cute. Looks like there's a couple of blankets. I'm gonna grab those out, but there's also a mystery box, so I'm just gonna rip it open. It feels super heavy. I just got it open and it looks like there's a ton of stuff in here. $70. I think it's a shirt or a skirt, but I'm just gonna grab this whole box. And as I'm grabbing the blankets out, there's more stuff underneath. It looks like some more blankets. Last thing here, this was actually just behind the dumpster. It looks like some picture frames, but I think that's glass. They did Sharpie it, but it should come off. Here's an overview of everything I found. And I'm going through this box now, and it's full of a bunch of clearance stuff. It just looks like everything might be like out of season. There's a ton of like cosmetic stuff in here, and then there's also some perfumes, and there's a pair of shoes, and these ones were $70. So I'm dumpster diving at the mall, and there's a bag from Victoria's Secret. It looks like it might actually have some stuff, and they didn't destroy it. There's also a bag from Bath & Body Works, and I saw a candle in here. The Victoria's Secret bag just ripped open, but a ton of stuff fell out, and they didn't destroy it. And on the other side of the mall, there's a bag from a jewelry store. So I'm gonna take a peek, open it up, see if there's anything inside. We just went through this whole bag. There's not really anything in here except for these. There's a pair of earrings in here, and I don't know if they're from this store, but I'm gonna take them. I'm going through the bag now, and it looks like there's a bunch of lip glosses and some scents in here. I think that's a shirt. So there's a little lip gloss kit in here, and that's what all of these lip glosses are to. There's also a couple of body scrubs, and it looks like some perfumes. And here's everything I found. There's some lip glosses, body scrubs, this super nice kit, and then this shirt. It does have a little stain on the back, but it's not bad at all. So I'm dumpster diving at Burlington, and there's a huge bag right here. I already ripped it open, and there's like a bunch of like Nike stuff. There's a shoe, and I think that's the matching one down there. There's also, I think, like Calvin Klein. I think those are colognes. There's also a Nike, I think that's a shirt, and a Michael Kors shirt, a cologne, and a truck just pulled up, so I'm gonna grab this and go. So I'm going through the bag now, and here are those Nike shoes. They're so pretty. They just have a tiny scuff, and then there's just a ton of stuff in here. I'm gonna just kind of go through it, and I'll show you guys everything I find. Levi's, and then I think I even saw, oh, I don't know, little kid shoes. There's also a Nintendo Switch thing in here. So, oh, that is so cool. This cologne had a note saying that somebody bought this and claimed it was empty, but they just bought it yesterday. And I don't know about you guys, but I just pulled this out of the bag. It's an Adidas fanny pack. That is so cute. And here's everything I found. For the most part, everything is brand new. Some of it just has like little scuff marks. I'm dumpster diving at Five Below, and I ripped open this bag, and it looks like it has a bunch of stuff in here. There's also another bag right here. This first bag has a ton of stuff in here. Some dog treats. Looks like it's just full of maybe returns and broken stuff, but it's pretty heavy. I'm gonna open this bag and see what's in here as well. And the second bag looks like it has a bunch of Easter stuff, like little eggs and baskets, maybe some other little toys in here. I'm just gonna grab all this out and see what I can find. This is insane. I'm going through this first bag, and there's just a ton of random stuff in here. A lot of it is just like open package, not really destroyed or broken. That is so cute. It's a candle. There's just like a little bit of everything. I'm gonna pull it all out. It's everything I found from the first bag, just a bunch of random stuff. Bag 2 just has a bunch of Easter stuff. Come with me to go dumpster diving at the mall and see what happens when security catches me and calls the cops. So when I first pulled up, I found this box. I had to kind of dig it out, but it's full of makeup and eyelashes. There's sunglasses. Everything is still sealed. I kept digging, and I realized this dumpster was loaded. It goes all the way to the bottom, but I jinxed myself right here. Security here is super strict, so I'm gonna hurry up. And I didn't hurry up because there's so much stuff in here. I figured out it's a Five Depot. I guess that's a store in the mall. And I checked the other side, and there was so much more. There's so much random stuff, like a speaker, a wallet, and under all of this plastic is more stuff. So it took me so long, and I just kept digging. At this point, I saw their lights, so I knew they were coming to confront. I grabbed what I could. I thought they would have just told me to leave, but they ended up calling the cops. This was definitely my worst encounter with security. There are like 2 security guards coming, so let's see what happens.
I have to CT you.
CT?
Yes, it means criminally trespass, because you can't come up on the wall anymore.
That's crazy. They got 2 cops pulled up now. So yesterday when dumpster diving, and I started out at Five Below, this dumpster was loaded. It was full of gingerbread houses, and none of them were even expired. They were just left over from Christmas, and they tossed them. I also found a ton of snack foods. There's like 5 bags and they're huge. They're all expiring within the next week, but it's such a waste to see these in the dumpster. My next stop is Ulta, and there's a bunch of makeup just right on top of this bag. I ripped it open and it looks like they're eyeliners. I pulled them all out and they're definitely eyeliners from Urban Decay. And then there's also a soup box right here. I'm gonna check it out. The first thing I found was a body scrub from Tree Hut. It was brand new and still sealed. There's also a Philosophy lotion, which was also full, Bubble and Drunk Elephant skincare, and then this was a lip gloss, and it's actually from Chanel. I looked it up and it retails for $50, which is insane. There's also some flat irons in here. They did dump a bunch of liquid and cut the cords really close, so I don't think I'll be able to fix them. And then the last stop is Old Navy. They went crazy and they destroyed everything. They slashed and cut everything up. They even dumped a bunch of food on it. Such a waste, but at least I saved a few things. So I'm dumpster diving at Bath & Body Works and it is so full. I see Bath & Body Works throwing a bunch of stuff away. Okay, the employees just threw a bunch of stuff away. There's this bag here and it looks like there's a ton of candles in here. And then there's also this bag and it has a couple of mini broken candles. Okay, I'm taking a look at this bag and there's probably like 5 or 10 broken candles in here, which they can definitely be repurposed. You just pop them in your glass or you can melt them down and make a wax melt out of them, but there's so many. There's also this candle in the bag and this one is not broken or cracked. I'm dumpster diving at Old Navy and there's a bag here full of clothes, but if you can see that, they actually slashed everything in here. So there's a ton of jeans. Oh, there's that one that's not too bad. There's also a pair of like little footies. These ones, they didn't actually go through, so that they might actually be able to be saved. Piece of makeup that's in there. A belt, which might be broken, but everything else in here is destroyed. So I'm dumpster diving at Ulta again, and there's a couple of mystery bags here. Looks like they souped that one pretty good. This one doesn't look like they really souped it or destroyed it too much. This one definitely they did. I got a glove on. This box, they did not really destroy or soup anything, so I'm just gonna take that whole box. This one they did. It looks like they destroyed most of it, but I'm still gonna double check. So I just went through the box and that's what I found. There's a ton of these Stila eye pencils. There's a couple of tester. This Coach perfume is full, and then there's a couple of tester ones that are a little bit used. And then there's a bunch of these MAC foundations, some hair care, and then skincare as well. And all of these cans are full and they still work. And there's also the Morphe setting spray, and then I think this one as well. So I'm dumpster diving at TJ Maxx, and it looks like there might be a pretty good hit here. Things still have tags, a bunch of loose stuff. But there's also this bag, and that might be a pair of Nike shoes in there. But this bag is loaded. Okay, I ripped the bag open, and there's so much good stuff in here. There are Nikes, like I thought. There's also some jewelry cases in here, and they sound like they have things in there. There's that one. There's also this one. I'm gonna save these for the end. So there's a couple of shirts in here. Here are the Nikes I was talking about. They look brand new, maybe the bottoms. A bunch of like makeup and skincare items still in the box. And there's even more makeup and skincare in this bag. It's so full. Opening up the first box and it's empty. Box number 2. Oh, that is so cute. It has a bracelet. And the last box has a necklace. $130. It's a 14 karat gold necklace. It was tangled, but I was able to untangle it. Come with me to go dumpster diving at Bath & Body Works and find over 60 candles in a huge mystery bag. So I ended up pulling not one, but 2 huge bags out, and as you can see, they're filled with a ton of product. There's body scrubs and body wash and lotions. All they really did to damage the product was to write with Sharpie on them, but they didn't actually dump them out or destroy them. This bag also had 2 unbroken candles. One was burnt and then one was new. Bag number 2 had this candle holder. They did Sharpie it, but they didn't destroy it or break it. As you can see, I'm still pulling so many different lotions and body washes out. They say tester. I'm not sure if all of them are, but it looks like a few in there might be. And here's an overview of all of the products I found in the bags. Wait until you see what I find next. This dumpster was filled with candles. I'm not sure if they dropped a whole pallet of them, but some of them were broken, some of them were new. The broken ones are super easy to pop into a new jar, but I found at least 60 candles, if not more. Hey guys, I am checking my Macy's dumpster, and I don't know if you see that, but I see shoes and a ton of shoe boxes. Okay, I'm so excited. This is what I'm seeing. All of these boxes are filled with shoes. There's some different colors and different types, but there's a ton of them in here, and they all have shoes with matching pairs. You need something?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright guys, so here are all of the shoes I found. They did destroy 3 of these shoes, so these 3 boxes are destroyed. These ones are all brand new. These are red, and then these are black. This is what they did. They only did it to 3 of them, but they slashed up the shoes like that. This one is not too bad. They only got 1 shoe, but they didn't touch any of those. Here's all of the black sandals, and they didn't destroy any of these. And here's all of the red ones. I opened them up so you can see these too. Check out my website and shop my finds, glamourddive.com. Come with me to go dumpster diving at the Nike store. So I ripped this bag open and there's a ton of clothing, and there's also a shoe in here. It doesn't look like they really destroyed anything. I don't see any slashes or cuts. Everything still has tags on. I pulled the bag out, and right below it there's a pair of shoes and then the matching shoe to the one that was in the bag. Here's a quick overview of what I found from Nike last night, the shoes, and then all the clothing. Things look pretty new. So the first pair of shoes, they might be like a return. They look a little bit worn on the bottom, and then these ones look new. They just have a small cut. And then there's a gray Nike Tech, $120, and then a pair of shorts. Here's a pair of men's sweatpants, and then a couple of these kids shirts, a kid's jacket, some leggings, and then there's a couple pairs of these gray athletic shirts, I think for men, more shirts, and a pair of shorts. Lastly, there's a mini backpack, a pair of socks, and a headband. Check out my website, the link is in bio, to shop my finds. Okay, I'm walking up to my Burlington dumpster and it's loaded. There's so much stuff in here. There's a big box full of stuff, some shoes, an Adidas bag. I'm checking the other side and there's a huge comforter set. I just lifted a huge bag and look how cute this is. I think it's a Steve Madden bag. In this corner there's another little Adidas bag. Okay, so I took everything with me and I wanted to show you guys the haul. So a couple random things. There's some baby socks and baby shoes. Next I found a set of Polo Club colognes and a really cute pair of shoes, a Guess makeup bag. There's a couple of these Adidas mini backpacks which are adorable, and then another little handbag. It's one of the shoulder bags, a Steve Madden backpack, and this one retailed for like $90 and they didn't size anything up. And then the last thing was this big 5-piece comforter set.